Have a great night. Thank you.
Medication. All patients to the day room. Medication.
Good morning, Mr. Harding.
Are you sure? Dear Lord, for the tranquility we're about to receive, we thank thee.
Bill, dear, I spoke to your mother last night. I had to tell her
What did you say?
that you were very soft and promised not to try again.
Thank you, Miss Ratchet.
Drink it all here. Good morning, Mr. Scanlon.
Wait a shake, honey. What are these?
Medication.
Christ! I can see that! What kind?
Just swallow them, Mr. Chiswick, just for me.
Give me that crap! All I want to know, for the love of God!
Right, Charles.
What do you mean it's all right?
You don't have to.
That's what I mean, you just shove any of I don't? Well, that's okay then.
Enjoy this martini.
Morning.
Mr. Rutley. Williams, we have a new admission today. I'd like for you to meet him at receiving.
Yeah, Miss Ratchet.
Miss Flynn, I'll be in the staff. Behave yourself, boys.
Behave yourself, boys. What choice we got?
Come back here, you damn rat skin!
Oh, don't like this, huh? I can't say I like that look in your eye.
Yeah! That's a better! Gotcha!
You want some help?
I don't need any, thank you.
Your deal, Martini.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Hey, cut it out!
What's the matter?
There's nobody there.
You sure?
There's only 4 of us.
Okay.
Martini, will you, for God's sake, stop hallucinating? Don't you know,
What's funny?
That mousy little nurse. Reminds me of the first time I ever saw a girl take off her clothes. Hey, look, I was 8, see? I was sitting in a tree, looking right through her bedroom window. By the time she got down to her little panties, I got to shaking till I fell out of the freaking tree.
That's it, Billy. Write it down.
We're supposed to.
Sure, get a gold star by your name.
You write down everything I say.
And I'm gonna start writing down some things you did.
Shut up, you two! Oh, for Christ's sakes, this place is a madhouse. Down psychopaths, as president of the Patients Council, I, Dale Hardy, do hereby decree 10 seconds of blessed therapeutic silence.
Buddy, you are so wrong. I don't have to do this, and I don't have to do that. And get the hell away from me, or I will take it. Well, good morning, buddies. Mighty nice fall day. Damn, what a sorry-looking bunch.
Now see here, mister.
Get away from me, boy. Give me a minute to look my new home over, will you? What the hell? Never been in an institute of psychology before. My name's McMurphy, buddies. R.P. McMurphy, and I'm a gambling fool. What's this you play? Pinochle. Jesus. Ain't you got a straight day around here? Well, say, here we go. I brought along my own, just in case. All right. Every card a picture. And check those pictures, huh? Easy now, don't smudge them. We got lots of time, lots of games. You see, buddies, what happened was, I got in a couple of hassles down at the work farm, and the court ruled that I'm a psychopath. And do you think I'm gonna argue with the court? Shoot. You can bet you about $1 I don't. Because if it gets me out of those damn pea fields, I'll be whatever their little heart desires. Being a psychopath, a mad dog, or a werewolf. Because I don't care if I never see them weed hoes in my dying day. And will you get the fuck away from me?
Mister, we got rules. I gotta take your temperature and I gotta get you showered.
All you gotta do is let me get acquainted with my new buddies here. And if you do one thing more...
All right, fella. You asking for it. You're gonna get it.
That's a whole deal better. Now we can get something settled. Okay, would you use the bull goose loony? I'm asking, who's the bull goose loony?
Well, it's not me, mister. I'm not the bull goose loony. Although you could say I'm next in the line for the job.
Well, buddy, I'm truly glad you're next in line for the job. But since I'm thinking of taking over this whole shebang, maybe you better take me to your leader.
Mr. Harding, you're president of the Patients Council.
Does this gentleman have an appointment?
Do you have an appointment, Mr. McMurphy? Mr. Harding is a busy man.
This busy man Harding, is he the bull goose loony?
That's right.
Well, you tell bull goose loony Harding that R.P. McMurphy is waiting to see him, and this nut house, it ain't big enough for the two of us. You tell him either he meets me man to man, or he's a yellow skunk and better be out of town by sunset.
Billy, you tell this young upstart McMurphy that I will meet him in the main hall at high noon, and we will settle this affair once and for all, with the libidos ablazing.
Billy, you tell him that R.P. McMurphy's used to be in the top man in every situation. And if he's bound to be a loony, he figures to be the stomp down, dadgum, biggest one of all. There, by God, we ain't spilled a drop of blood. Now, who's the rest of these fellas?
Well, on this side of the room, we're the acutes.
What's acute about you?
That means we're presumably curable. Over there, the chronics, a walker, and a vegetable.
And they ain't cured? Well, what the hell? Buddy, name's R.P. Murphy, how'd you do? Randall P. McMurphy.
Got any cigarettes?
Nothing but. Yeah? Buddy, how are you?
Careful!
Well, what's that you mean?
A bomb to blow up the whole stinking world.
Oh, man. You got competition. Buddy, my name's R.P. McMurphy, and I don't like to see a grown man sloshing around his own water. Now, why don't you go get dried up?
Pull the nails out.
Oh, sure.
Fuck them all!
Woo-wee! What have we got here?
That's Chief Bromley.
What's your story, Big Chief?
He can't hear you. He's the deaf and dumb.
Well, what they got him strapped down for? I don't like that, no sir. Just ain't dignified. Say, you get your full growth, you're gonna be pretty good size. What tribe is it?
I don't know. He was here when I came.
According to the doctor, he is a Columbia River Indian, one of those who live upon the waterfalls. But I believe his tribe is now defunct.
That right, Chief? You the phone?
He can't hear a word you say.
Mr. McMurphy,
Howdy, ma'am.
I'll take that. Abe Williams tells me you're being difficult.
Me?
I understand you refused to take your admission shower.
Well, ma'am, as to that, they showered me at the courthouse and last night at the jail. And I swear they'd have washed my ears for me on the way over if they could have found the facilities.
That's quite amusing, Mr. McMurphy. However, you must realize our policies are engineered for your cure, which means cooperation.
Well, ma'am, I'll cooperate from here to Thursday, but you wouldn't want me to be unpolite. I mean, had to get acquainted with my new buddies here.
Yes, Mr. McMurphy. Please understand, I do appreciate the way you've taken it upon yourself to orient with the other patients. But everything in its own time. We must follow the rules.
You know, ma'am, that is the exact thing. Somebody always tells me about the rules. Just when I'm thinking about breaking every one of them.
New admission, Papa. Now, they gotta fix him with controls. They got wires running to each man, and units planted in our heads. There's magnets in the floor, so we can't walk no way but what they want. We got stone brains, cast iron guts, and copper, where they took away our nerves. We got cogwheels in our bellies, and a welded grin. Every time they flip a switch, it turns us on or off. They've got a network clear across the land. Factories like this for fixing up mistakes they made outside. The combine, Papa. Big, big, big! Oh yes, there is. They got me way back ago. Same way they got to you.
Hey, come on, you suckers, you hit or you sit. Oh, hit you, sir? Well, and with the king showing the boy wants a hit, what do you know? So coming at you. Oh, too bad. The little lady for the lad is over the wall, down the road, up the hill, and dropped here slow. It's coming at you, Mr. Scanlon. And I wish some asshole in that nurse's hothouse would turn down that mother loving me. Woo-wee. Never heard such a driving racket in my life.
Yes,
Would you mind switching off that goddamn noise?
yes, Mr. McMurphy.
Yes, what?
Yes, I would mind. Music is considered therapeutic.
What the hell is therapeutic about Lawrence Wells?
Please don't lean on the station. It makes finger marks.
Boss maneuver.
Mr. McMurphy, I should let you know, we have a rule against gambling.
Oh, we just playing for cigarettes.
Are you sure those cigarettes don't represent something else?
Yeah. Hell of a lot of smoke. You know, you girls ought to laugh it up a little. Listen, Oh, it was a good thing she brought up. How about we sweeten the game?
Where will we get the money?
Stop playing. I found out a few things about this place before I got sent over. Damn near half you boys in here have full compensation. $300-400 a month, and it don't draw on nothing but dust. So all you gotta do is sign some IOU.
All right with me.
Let's say these cigarettes worth a quarter.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Mr. McMurphy, don't forget, no gambling for money.
Say, is that a two-way system?
No, but Miss Ratchet is a human radio.
It is, huh? Well, I may just have to pull her plug. All right, Professor, there you sit with a do show, and then here's a pack of Marlboros. Says you back down. Well, now what?
Group meeting. Time for group meeting.
What's going on?
Group therapy. Every day this time.
Mr. McMurphy, would you like to join us? Now then, would anyone like to begin?
Well, I guess I ought to talk about this. It's on account of my mother. Every time she comes to visit, it leaves me feeling just off.
Your mother loves you, Billy.
Billy, darling. Billy, baby.
I know. That's the trouble. I'm such the disappointment to her. But she won't admit it. She won't see me like I am. I say to her, Mama, I'm not right in the head. I can't even to talk straight. But she just goes right on, and pretty soon I want to kill myself. So I try.
Is it possible you may be trying to punish her?
Sure, it's possible. Miss Ratchet, can we talk about somebody else today?
You really ought to face it, Billy. Very well. At the close of Friday's meeting, we were discussing Mr. Harding's young wife. The fact that she is extremely well endowed in the bosom. Would anyone care to touch upon this further?
Touch upon what?
The subject.
Oh, I thought you meant touch upon her.
To continue, according to notes entered by various patients in the log. Good afternoon, doctor.
Sorry.
Yes, we were just discussing Mr. Harding's relations with his wife.
Who's what? Oh, yeah, I see it.
Where?
Mamma mia, una popona, la perdura di due
I got what I wouldn't give for that man's hide.
McMurphy Randall Patrick, committed by the state for diagnosis and possible treatment. 35 years old, never married. A history of drunkenness, assault and battery, disturbing the peace, repeated gambling, one arrest for rape
Statutory.
with a child of 15.
She said she was 17, and she was plenty willing.
A court doctor's examination.
Doc, she was so willing, I took the padlock in my pants.
Our new admission, doctor.
Interesting.
seems you've no previous history. Any time spent in other institutions?
Well, sir, including state and county coolers, probably.
Mental institutions.
I know, this is my first trip. But I am crazy, Doc, I swear. Here, let me show you. That other doctor at the work farm. Yeah, there it is. Repeated outbreaks of passion that suggest a possible diagnosis of psychopath. Way he explained it, Doc. Psychopath means I fight and I fuck everything. Oh, excuse me. How do you put it? I am overzealous in my sexual relations. Doc, is that real serious? I mean, you ever been troubled by it?
No, Mr. McMurphy, I'll admit I haven't.
That bit about fighting I can understand, but who ever heard of a man getting too much food?
I am interested in this one statement. Don't overlook the possibility that this man might be feigning psychosis to escape the drudgery of the work farm. Well, Mrs. McMurphy, what about that?
Do I look like a sane man?
Doctor, perhaps you should advise Mr. McMurphy on the protocol of these meetings.
Ah, yes. One of our first rules is patients remain seated.
Oh, why sure, Doc.
You see, we operate here on the principle of the therapeutic community.
The which?
Therapeutic community. That means this ward is like society in miniature. And since society decides who is sane and who isn't, you must measure up. Our goal here is a completely democratic ward governed by the patients, working to restore you to the outside. The important thing is to let nothing fester inside you. Talk, discuss, confess. And if you hear another patient say something of significance, write it down in the logbook for all to see. You know what this procedure is called?
Squealing.
Group therapy. Help yourself and your friends to probe the secrets of the subconscious. Get all those old guilts out in the open.
What guilts?
You have them, or you wouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm beginning to catch on.
Excellent.
Yeah, like this dream I had the other night. Could you maybe tell me what it means? You see, it was like me in the dream, but then again, it wasn't me. It was more like somebody that looked like me. Like my dad.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's who it was. It was my daddy for sure, because when I saw him, he had this big iron bolt through his jawbone, like my daddy used to have.
Your father had an iron bolt through his jawbone?
A regular Frankenstein.
I don't believe I've
If I
heard
may,
of this.
Doctor, perhaps Mr. McMurphy might learn best by example. According to notes entered by various patients in the logbook, Mr. Harding has stated he has felt uneasy when walking with his wife on the street because of the manner in which other men stared at her. He has further said, quote,
She damn well gives them reason to stare, unquote.
yes, Mr. Harding has also been heard to say that perhaps he may give her reason to seek sexual attention elsewhere. What reason, Dale?
Well, I can't say that I have been notably ardent.
Do you mean sexually inadequate?
Hey, maybe she's just plain too hot for him. That ain't hard.
I bet he's afraid of her.
Not afraid.
Oh, get scared.
It might be fair to say intimidated.
Same thing.
I see Mr. Harding has also stated that his wife's ample bosom gives him a feeling of inferiority.
So why does he marry abroad with such big knockers in the first place?
Bet he has a mother fixation.
I bet that he was never weaned.
That's not so. I wanted a womanly woman. One who would not compete, but one who might help me.
She
to-
has commented, Dale, that she finds you less than masculine.
Yeah, like the way you use your hand. How about it, Harding?
You chose a woman who is quite obviously your inferior. Don't you find significance in that?
Yes, of course. But I theorized, it seemed to me Sexually, at least.
Yeah, you're always saying she said you get late.
Oh, yeah. What happens in the second?
Complete psychic impotence. Oh, damn. Why do I have to always cry?
Say, Artie, wouldn't it be a lot easier if you was to just come out and admit that you're a faggot?
All right, knock it off.
Mr. McMurphy,
Leave the guy alone.
sit down.
Listen, buddy, you don't have to take this
Doctor,
shit.
I suggest we close the meeting.
Oh?
Close it until discipline has improved.
Say, buddy, is this the way these legal meetings usually go? Bunch of chickens at a pecking party.
A pecking party. I haven't the faintest notion what you're talking about.
Well, I'll just explain. The flock gets sight of a speck of blood on some chicken, and they all go to pecking at it, see? Till there's nothing left but blood, bones, and feathers. But usually, a couple of the flock get spotted in the fracas. Then it's their turn.
A pecking party? That certainly is a pleasant analogy, my friend.
That's right, my friend. And that's exactly what this meeting reminded me of.
And that makes me the chicken with the spot of blood. Eh, friend?
That's right, friend. And you want to know who pecks the first peck? It's that old nurse, that's who.
So it's as simple as that. As stupidly simple as that. You're on a ward 6 hours and have already simplified the work of Freud, Young, and Maxwell Jones, and summed it up into one analogy. It's a pecking party.
Listen, buddy, I ain't talking about Fred, Jung, who's this Jones, buddy. I'm talking about that crummy meeting and what that nurse did to you.
Did to me?
In spades.
Why, this is incredible. You have completely disregarded the fact that everything she did for me was for my benefit.
Horse apples.
I am disappointed in you, my friend. I had judged you more intelligent, but it's evident I've made a mistake.
Tell with you, buddy.
Oh, yes. I've also noticed your primitive brutality. Psychopath with definite sadistic tendencies, probably motivated by unreasoning egomania. And those talents certainly qualify you as a therapist, my friend. Oh, yes, they render you quite capable of criticizing Miss Ratchet. Although she is a highly regarded psychiatric nurse with 20 years of experience in her field. But you, no doubt, with your talents towards subconscious miracles, soothe the aching ear and help the wounded superego. You could probably cure the whole ward, vegetables and all, in 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, or your money back.
Are you telling me that this crap that went on today is doing any kind of good?
Why else would we subject ourselves to it? Nurse Ratchet may be a very strict lady, but she is not some monster chicken picking your eyes out.
No, buddy. She ain't pecking at your eyes. She's aiming right square at the family jewels.
Miss Ratchet? Why, she's like a mother, a tender mother.
Don't give me that tender mother crap. She's a ball cutter from way back.
Why, see here, my friend, my psychopathic sidekick. Nurse Ratchet is a veritable angel of mercy and, why, everybody knows it. She's unselfish as the wind, toiling thanklessly for the good of all. Day after day, 7 days a week. Why? She has no life, no husband, nothing but her work, and everybody knows it. Do you think She enjoys being stern with us, asking those questions, probing our subconscious till it hurts. Oh no, my ego maniac buddy. She is dedicated. She gives every bit of herself. She desires nothing more on earth than to see us walk out of here adjusted and capable once more of coping with life. So you're wrong. I assure you. Our Nurse Ratchet is the kindest, the sweetest, the most benevolent woman that I have ever Oh, the bitch! The bitch!
You're right. About all of it.
Okay. Why don't you do something?
Why? Because the world belongs to the strong, my friend. The rabbit recognizes the strength of the wolf, so he digs holes and hides when the wolf is about. He does not challenge the wolf to combat. Mr. McMurphy, my friend, I am not a chicken. I am a rabbit. All of us here are rabbits. Billy, hop around for Mr. McMurphy here. Cheswick, how about you show him how furry you are? Ah, they're bashful. Isn't that sweet?
Shut your mouth.
All right then, friend. What would you have us do?
Raise Jack. Tell her to go to hell.
Try it, buddy. I'll ship you right on up to the third.
We're up to the shop.
The which?
Electroshock therapy. A device which combines the best features of the sleeping pill, the electric chair, and the torture rack.
Are you shitting me?
Hell no.
They strap you to a table. You are touched on each side of your head with wires. Zap! Punishment and therapy in one shocking package. Chief Broom there, he had over 200 treatments.
Well, what about that little fart of a doctor?
Oh, she requires his approval, but that's a formality. He has over 200 patients, a bleeding ulcer, and no desire to make waves. What's the trouble, friend? Losing your revolutionary spirit?
Well, what about that Democratic ward stuff? Why don't you take a vote?
What do we vote?
That the big nurse cannot ask us any more of those questions.
Can't look at us in a certain way?
Can't send us to the shop.
Tell us then, friend, what would you have us vote?
Hell, anything. Don't you see? You gotta do something to show you still got some balls. You say the chief is scared, but look at you guys. I've never seen a scared-looking bunch in my life.
I'm not.
Well, no skin off my ass.
How true.
And I sure wouldn't want small feet of a nurse after me with 300 volts.
Naturally.
So what the hell?
Oh, Mr. McMurphy, welcome to the club.
You say she can't do nothing unless she gets your goat?
That's right.
Unless she makes you crack up some way, like busting in the nose or cussing around?
You'd be safe as long as you kept your temper.
Okay. All right. You birds think you got the champ there. How'd you like to put a little money on it?
On what?
That I can get the best of her.
You're proposing to make a wager on that.
I'm wagering that I can put a burr up that nurse's butt within a week. That I can bug her so she comes apart at them neat little scene and shows you guys she ain't unbeatable. 1 week, boys. And if I ain't got her where she doesn't know whether to shit or go blind, the money's yours.
Oh boy.
Who's got $10 they want to lose? Come on, buddies, you're here to your set.
Mr. McMurphy, this deserves odds. $20 to your 10, and you can't do it.
Hey ya! Step right up, it's a spin of the wheel, a turn of the card. It's the battle of the century. 1 week, 7 days, no holds, Bob. Pete McMurphy versus the big nurse. To a knockout, decision or draw. 2 to 1's the odds, boys. Get your money down. Hey ya.
I bid $5.
5 for the road, brother.
Gentlemen, it's time for occupational therapy.
Mr. McMurphy, what was that activity?
Oh, we just played a little game.
You sure it's not some form of gambling?
Oh, good heavens, no ma'am. Gambling hell. It's a sure thing.
You see that, Papa? They got the place on automatic pilot for the night. It's in the night. They do the things to us they want. Things too horrible for day. And if the night ain't long enough, they slow it down. Oh, yes, Papa. That's a fact. They got fake time they can speed up or slow down. I see 3 months go by once in an hour. I see 3 days go by like this.
There you are, babies. Don't want to lose you. Hey, T. Sack time. What you doing? Holy, Kia Rice, about 10,000 pieces of gum. That's where you stash your tea. Wait a minute. We can do better than that. Juicy fruit okay? Hey, eyes. Put a nice fresh taste in your mouth. Oh, somebody's coming.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it would be nothing without a woman or a girl.
You know, Chief, when I hollered, you sure did jump. I thought somebody told me you was dead.
Finger marks and smooches!
Scuffs all over the place.
Oh, big nurse, see this? She erased that for sure.
She'll beat us with that big brown bag.
Huh. Why don't we just beat her back?
Go, man.
Well, first, we'll slug her with this can.
Get her down.
I'll price open her mouth.
We'll stuff this whole damn mess inside.
Ram her to the bottom with a mop.
Yeah.
Yeah! Get out, bitch! Die!
Come sit down beside me and feed them some hay. Now, morning, boys. Your horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. So, Penny, well, darling, going on my way. Hey there, old buddy. What's the chance of getting some toothpaste for my grinders?
We don't open the cabinet till 6:45.
That what it is? Locked in a cabinet?
That's right.
Well. Now, why you reckon they keep the toothpaste locked up? I mean, it's not like it's dangerous.
Ward policy. That's the reason.
What policy? Well, now why?
What do you suppose it'd be like if everybody was to brush their teeth whenever they took the notion?
I think I see what you're driving at. Ward policies for them that can't brush after every meal.
My God! Don't you see?
Yeah, I think I do now. You're saying people be brushing their teeth whenever the spirit moved them.
That's right.
And Lord, could you imagine teeth being brushed at 6:30, 6:20, maybe even 6 o'clock in the morning?
Come on, Williams. We gotta get to work.
Hey, wait. What do we have here?
Where?
The stuff in this old can.
The soap powder.
Well, I generally use paste. We'll look into that ward policy shit later.
There, damn you! Get working! Don't be ducking around like some damn useless cow. Move! Move!
Your parents don't like me. They say I'm too poor. They say I'm not worthy to live to your door. I live is my pleasure. My money's my own. And them that don't like me, they leave me alone. Good morning, Miss Rat Shit. How's things on the outside?
You can't run around here in a towel.
Towels against war policy too? Okay. I'll just take it.
Stop! Don't you dare. Get back in there and put your clothes on this instant.
I can't do that, man. I'm afraid some thief in the night boosted my clothes.
Boosted. That outfit was supposed to be picked up to be laundered. Williams.
Mr. Ward got laundry duty.
Warren, come here. Couldn't you see that this man had on nothing but a towel?
And my cap.
Well,
He got up too early.
got up too early. You will get this man's clothes this instant, Mr. Warren, or spend the next 2 weeks on geriatrics cleaning bedpans. And you, get rid of that towel at once.
Sir! Ain't they some shit? There was a gift from a co-ed on this stage. Oh, she said I was so. whispered low in Mama's ear. I love that gambling man.
Haven't you anything better to do than stand around and gape? I want this room spotless. Gentlemen, hadn't you better get dressed?
I remember one Christmas, Papa, here at the hospital. It was right at midnight. There was a big wind, and the door flies open. Whoosh! Oh, and here comes a fat man, all dressed in red, with a big white beard and mustache. Ho, 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 he says. Like to stay, but I must be hurrying along. Very tight schedule, you know. Well, the aides jumped him and pinned him down with their flashlights and gave him a tranquilizer and sent him right on up to Disturbed. They kept him 6 years, Papa. When they let him go, he was clean shaved and skinny as a pole.
Now, boys, before we open the meeting, I should like to have a little discussion. Informal. You know, on the subject of patient McMurphy.
Hey, where is McMurphy?
I suggested this would be a good time for his interview with Dr. Spivey. He won't be making any decisions, you understand. I just don't think he should be allowed to go on upsetting the other patients.
I ain't upset.
Neither am I.
You may not realize you are, however.
Right, Doc? What you think?
It's a charming notion.
A real black.
Doctor, we have a meeting in progress.
Oh, I'm sorry, go right ahead.
Yes, we were just discussing the matter of morale.
Well, that's exactly what we were talking about. And I suggested, or was it you?
Hell no, it was your idea.
Well, I made the suggestion. What do you think if we were to hold a carnival?
Carnival.
Right here on the ward. Wouldn't it be fun? There could be games, and booths, and decorations. What do you think, men?
Ooh, I think that is a good idea.
And not without therapeutic value.
Hell yes. There's lots of therapeutics in a carnival.
Scanlon could do his human bomb act, and I could set up a ring toss in occupational therapy.
Get myself, I'd be glad to run a skilo wheel. Hey, step right up and test your luck. A bonanza for a dime, a prize on every spin of the wheel.
I was helping. I'm rather good at palm reading.
Fine. What do you think, Miss Ratchet? A carnival. Here on the ward.
While I agree, it might have therapeutic possibilities, it must be discussed in staff before a decision can be reached. Wasn't that your intention, Doctor?
Yes, of course. I just thought feeling out some of the patients, but a staff meeting, yes, certainly.
Also, Doctor, I recommend that Mr. McMurphy's request for a visitor, as he puts it, a twitch named Candy Star, be denied until he becomes more familiar with the rules in this ward.
Well, yes, Miss McMurphy did share that request with me in my office, and I just figured, I mean, he's been here a week already. I signed it.
I see. Very well.
very first word I said, I stuttered. Mama. And when I proposed to a girl, I flubbed it. I said, honey, will you till she broke out laughing.
Your mother has spoken to me about this girl, Billy. Apparently she was quite a bit beneath you. Was it that which frightened you?
No,
Then what was the matter?
I was in love with her.
Let me quote from your mother, Billy. She was a designing little slut who only wanted to marry my Billy because...
No, she was a lovely girl.
Say it. I got something to take out.
If you wish to speak, you must first be recognized.
You mean you don't know me?
I know you, but I don't recognize you.
Say, you've got a hell of a problem. Would you like to discuss it?
Doctor, I wonder if we shouldn't discuss Mr. McMurphy.
In what respect?
Have observed a definite deterioration in discipline since his arrival. Perhaps another form of therapy.
Oh, what you got in mind? Hooking me up to your little battery charger.
For your own good, Randall.
In a pig's gizzard.
I must say, nurse, I agree with patient McMurphy. I find him to be quite lucid, quite in touch. And despite his previous record, he's exhibited no tendencies toward violence. So I must conclude that electroshock therapy is not indicated.
I see. Very well. If there's nothing further...
Doc, I got a little matter.
Doctor, perhaps you should remind Mr. McMurphy that these meetings are for therapy, and these petty grievances...
Petty! You call the World Series petty?
The World Series?
Yeah, Doc. Starts Friday, the big game. And you got this rule about looking at TV only at night, okay? Let's change it to the afternoon.
For therapeutic reasons.
Therapeutic is all hell.
Are you sure, perhaps, you're not just trying to make bets on the games?
How about it, guys? Don't you want to watch the series? Chester.
Why not?
Stanley.
I don't know, Mac.
Mr. Scanlon, as I recall, you refused to eat for 3 days until we allowed you to turn on the set at 6 instead of 6:30.
Well, a man's got to see the news, don't he? Christ, they could bomb us to hell. It'd be a week before we knew.
Are you saying there's anything therapeutic about the news?
Well, maybe they won't bomb us this week.
Attaboy, let's take a vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Hey, what is this crap? I thought you guys could vote on stuff like this. Ain't that right, Doc? Okay, then. Who wants to watch those games? What's the matter with you guys?
3, Mr. McMurphy. Just 3. Not sufficient to change board policy. Now, if that's settled, I'd like to terminate the meeting.
Yeah, let's terminate this lousy meeting.
Listen, Randall. Some of us have been here a long time. And some of us are going to be here a long time after the World Series is over, a long time after you're gone. So don't you see, don't you realize?
I don't understand. I don't understand it. Hardy, what's the matter with you? All you guys, what are you so afraid of? You know, I ought to just leave you to her. Yeah, that's what I ought to do. Bust on out of here and nail the door shut behind.
Yeah? Okay. You talk so big. Just how would you break out?
40 ways.
Name one.
You think I'm kidding, huh? Yeah, that big Billy's sitting on. I could throw it through that window.
I don't recall anything about psychopaths being able to move mountains.
Hell, are you telling me I can't lift that dinky thing?
That dinky thing weighs a quarter ton, and it contains all the electrical equipment to the station.
Hell yes. Try it, Matt. You'll short circuit the controls and blow this place clear into orbit.
Who's willing to lay $5?
That is more foolhardy than your bet against the big nurse.
$5, you peckerheads. Because nobody's going to convince me I can't do anything until I try. Here, all your IOUs from Blackjack. I put down the whole shebang, double or nothing.
Yeah. Covered.
You're on.
Stand back, boys. Scanlon, get the women and children someplace safe.
All right, Mac, show us.
Come on, Mac. You can do it.
Pick it up, Mac.
Come on, Mac. Come on, Mac.
You got it,
All right,
man. Pick
Mac,
it
come
up.
on, those legs.
Come on, Mac.
Come on, Mac.
Come on, Mac. Come on, Mac.
Mac, you giving up?
Oh, hell no. I'm just getting warmed up.
Yes.
Here comes the real element.
Come on, man.
Mac. Mac.
Mac, 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 Mac,
Mac. Mac. Mac.
Mac, Fuck 'em all!
Mac. No man can lift that thing.
But I tried. God damn it, I tried.
There! The waterfall? Oh, how come I hear it, Papa? I hear it. And it sounds like in the spring. Oh, I see a salmon jump. I smell the snow where the wind is blowing off the peaks. And the tribe out there, above the falls. Listen. The way they yell when they spear a fish. How come, Papa? What's making it come back?
All right. time. Get going. Move it! Jeez, you expect me to clean it? Here, Cheswood. Marty. Stanley. Martini. Both of them. Where's it?
Mr. McMurphy. Mr. McMurphy.
Ma'am.
Would you step out here, please?
Boy, she must have had to go to her.
Mr. McMurphy, that is an outrage.
No, ma'am. That is a latrine.
You were supposed to get those fixtures clean.
Well, ma'am, they might not be clean enough for some people, but me, I'm planning to piss in them, not eat lunch out of them.
I think we better get you another job.
Oh, take over, buddy. You boys ready to pay off them IOUs?
You haven't won yet, friend.
Oh. Does the spearmint lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? When you chew it in the morning, will it be too hot to bite?
Visitor, Mr. McMurphy.
McMurphy!
Candy, baby!
Damn, McMurphy!
Mr. McMurphy, please identify your visitor.
Ah, she's my goddamn mother. Buddies, this is Candy Star.
How you boys? How's every little thing? Hey, Pop. What they got you in for?
Rape. Listen, honey, this is Billy Bibbit. Would you believe that he's a bird?
Oh, they lock you up for that?
Come over here and talk to him. How's Sam?
Tied up, man. I mean, like, really. She got married.
Got rich?
Can you picture that? Oh, Sandy, married.
Wow. Who to?
You remember Artie from Beaverton? Always used to show up to the parties with some weird thing. A gopher snake or a white rat or some weird thing like that. Jesus, a real maniac.
That's okay, man. They're a lot crazier outside.
Damn, McMurphy.
Mr. McMurphy.
Okay.
You alright, baby? I mean, they treating you alright?
Oh, hell yeah. The grub sensation. And the bed they give a man? Hey, why not show it to you?
Why not?
Mr. McMurphy.
Okay, okay. Here. 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 I think she wants to watch. Listen, honey, I got an idea. You talking about them old parties and all? I bet I can fix it so we can throw one right here.
You're kidding.
And maybe you could bring old Sandy.
I told you old Sandy got married.
Well, she still digs parties?
Sure, but how'd we get in? Far out!
Mr. McMurphy, I'm afraid you'll have to ask your visitor to leave.
Hey, I just got here.
Later, baby. Say so long to the fellas.
Damn McMurphy.
Nice kid. Comes from a good family.
You're not really going to do it.
Why not? A party here. That's the scam.
Wait, you can?
Cute trick, huh? How'd you like to bump bellies with that?
Oh, my friend, for a pure proposition that no analyst wins the Oscar.
Boys, up plan to fling the greatest brawl that's ever been flung inside a loony bin.
Oh, man! We're gonna have a party!
We? Who the hell said we?
We're not invited?
Nope.
But why?
Because I'm fed up with you jerks, that's why. You know what's going on this very minute? The world's serious, and you dickheads kept me from seeing it.
But man, we tried!
Sure, you and Scanlon. All the rest, too damn scared to raise their hand.
Well, I'm sorry, Mac, if the matter wasn't already closed.
Anything in the rules says you can't vote again?
No, I don't recall that there is.
Well then.
Haven't you gentlemen work to do?
Sure, but right now we're having a special meeting of the Patients' Council.
Called by whom?
Mr. Dale Hardy, president.
That's right, Miss Ratchet.
For what purpose?
For the purpose of changing TV time to afternoon.
I see.
Okay, boys?
One moment. Do any of you gentlemen feel perhaps that Mr. McMurphy is imposing his own personal views on you? I've been thinking you might be happier if you were moved to another ward.
You can't send him to disturb just for bringing up a vote.
That's right.
And you're certain one more vote will satisfy you?
I just want to see once and for all which of these birds has any guts and which hasn't.
Very well. All of those in favor of changing television time to afternoon, raise your hands.
Batter up!
One moment. The rules call for a unanimous vote.
Unanimous. You mean you want the chief to vote?
All patients present on the ward.
So that's how you work this democratic bull. Of all the crappy things I ever heard.
You seem upset, Mr. McMurphy. I'll have to make note of that.
Hold on.
The meeting is closed.
Hold on one lousy minute. Chief! Chief! Chief, come on out here. Chief, it's now or never. We make or we break, we're men or we monkeys. Get that hand up now.
Don't be ridiculous. That poor man can't hear you.
Come on, Chief. Get that hand up and vote.
Mac! Nurse Ratchet! Chief's got his hand up!
You're unanimous! Unanimous! Give me your vote. It's most the best day I've seen in the house. Unanimous! Unanimous! Unanimous!
And he swings at a bad pitch. Oh my, and the count is 3-2 with a tying run on second base. It's the bottom of the sixth, a hit and run situation. Here comes the windup. It's
The meeting was closed. Get back to your duties this instant. Did you hear me?
Don't move, Billy. Sit down.
Did you hear me?
can of beer.
Brother, I can hear you. Let me up. That's my man. All right, brother. Over here, brother. You are now the master. You can ask me, brother. Don't move, okay? Hey, just like that. Let's go. All right. You want to snap the ball, all right? Snap it, all right? All right, now drive, you beauty, let's drive. Hey, George! Martini. Martini, it's just us. Billy, give it a shot. Oh! Give me! Buckley, give me! Buckley, how many times did I tell you to stand still? All right, it ain't right for the basket to move around.
Martini, one more chance, okay? Shoot it.
Martini, I'm moving. Hey, George. Martini, there's 5 men on a team. Listen up, 5 men, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? So don't go hallucinating anymore. Roughly.
Hey! Can't play basketball in here!
Oh, why not? Oh, let me guess. Against Ward Pop.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, shucks. Just when we got an alumni game coming up. Oh, hi, honey.
Just get
Oh, you
down.
mind if I look at that, Jackson?
Welcome all.
Good name. Please take Mr. Ruckley down. We do have our little difficulties, don't we? They'll be worked out. After all, we have weeks, months, if necessary, years.
You gotta run the room!
She's running that.
Yeah?
All you need is a knockout punch.
I wouldn't believe it.
Shut up, will you? What's she mean by that?
What, man?
Now, years, bit. Come on, why she act like she's holding nation?
Well, I guess it's because you're committed.
Well, sure, I'm committed, but my sentence only got 5 months to run, so. Come on, give me the bit.
Man, it's not like a jail sentence. In jail, you have a certain date when you be set free. But here, if you're committed,
You mean I'm stuck here till she wants to turn me loose? Well, hey, that means I got as much to lose bugging that old buzzard as you do.
more, I'm voluntary.
You which?
I'm not committed. And as a matter of fact, there's not many on the ward who are.
You're shitting me. Billy, you must be committed. Then why? Why? You're just a young kid. You ought to be out running around a convertible, cruising for babes. All you guys, why the hell do you stay? You gripe, you bitch about how you can't stand this place, can't stand the big nurse, and here all the time you ain't committed. I mean, what's the matter with you guys? Ain't you got any guts?
Sure. Sure, that's it. We haven't got the guts. I could get out of here this afternoon if... You think I want to stay in here? Sure, I'd like a convertible girlfriend. But did you ever have people laughing at you? No, because you're so tough. Well, I'm not tough. Neither is Hardy and neither is Cheswick. Oh, you think we stay here because, oh, what's the use?
Okay. Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
That she could keep me here till my dying day.
I guess it never occurred to us.
That's a lot of crap. Oh. Now I get it. Now I see why you keep coming at me like I'm Jesus Q Christ. It's because I got everything to lose if you... Woo-wee. How'd you like that? You bastards conned me. Conned by a bunch of wackos.
Matt, believe me.
To hell with that, and to hell with you. I got plenty of worries of my own without getting hooked onto yours. So quit bugging. All of you. Quit bugging.
Mr. McMurphy, what are you planning to do with that?
Oh, I'm planning to use it, ma'am. I'm planning to scrub them urinals so clean. We're gonna have to wear dark glasses every time we take a pee.
Mr. Harding,
Yes, Miss Ratchet.
have you gentlemen been reasoning with Mr. McMurphy?
Yes, Miss Ratchet.
Just what did you say?
We explained the therapeutic community.
I see. That's fine, boys.
Chief, you all right? I saw you get up, figured maybe you came out here to scrape off some of that 1,000 gum. They took my canteen privileges, so this is all I got.
Thank you.
That's okay. Hey! Try it again, you're a little rusty.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Chief. What I was laughing at. I just caught wise to what you've been doing all these years. You're biding your time till you can tell them all.
No, I'd be afraid.
How's that?
I'm not big enough.
Oh, boy, you are crazy, aren't you? I've been on a few reservations in my life, but you were the biggest damn engine I've ever seen.
My papa was bigger.
Yeah?
He was a full chief. His name was Tea Milatuna. That means the pine that stands tallest on the mountain. But my mother got twice his size.
You must have had a real moose of an old lady.
Oh, she wasn't big in that way. She wasn't Indian neither. She was a town woman. Her name was Browden.
Yeah, I think I see what you're getting at. Town woman marries an Indian, that's beneath her, ain't it? And your papa had to take her name.
She said she wouldn't be married to no man with a name like Tea Milatuna. But it wasn't only her that made a living. Everybody worked on her. The way they're working on you.
Then who?
The combine. It wanted us to live someplace else. Wanted to take away our waterfall. In town, they beat up Papa in the alleys and cut off his hair. Oh, the combine's big. He fought a long time until my mother made him too little to fight anymore. Then he signed the papers.
What paper, Chief?
The ones that gave everything to the government. The village, The falls?
I remember, but I heard the tribe got paid some huge amount.
That's what the government guy said. Here's a whole big pot of money. And Papa said, what can you pay for the way man lives? What can you pay for his right to be an Indian? He didn't understand. Neither did the tribe. They stood at our front door holding those checks, asking, what should we do now? But Papa couldn't tell them because he was too little and too drunk.
What happened to him?
He kept drinking until he died. They found him in an alley and threw dirt in his eyes. The Combine whipped him. It beats everybody.
Now, wait a minute.
Yes, it does. Oh, they don't just bust you outright. They work on you. Ways you can't even see. They get a hold of you and they install things.
Take her easy, buddy.
And then if you fight back, they lock you up someplace until you
Cool it.
I've been talking crazy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it don't make any sense.
Well, as to that, I gotta do it.
You hear him?
Canada Hawkers flying south. That'll be an early winter, Chief. Look, there they go, right across the moon.
Wire, briar, limberlock.
Huh?
It's an old children's rhyme. My grandmama taught it to me.
Oh, Lord, yes, I remember. You play with your finger. Hold out your hand, Chief. So, wire, briar, limberlock.
3 geese in a flock.
One flew east,
One flew west.
one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
O-U-T spells out.
Goose swoops down and plucks you out.
McMurphy, you gonna crawfish? I mean, you gonna back down?
What's the difference?
Are you?
Hey, you remember when I tried to lift that thing? I bet you could do it.
I'm too little.
Why don't you give it a try?
Not big enough.
How do you know? That'd be one sure way to find out. Well, when you're ready, let me make book on it. Boy, would that be a killer.
McMurphy! Make me big again.
Why, hell, Chief. Looks to me like you grew half a foot already.
How can I be big if you ain't? How can anybody?
Council meeting. Patience, council meeting.
Underground! And then he said it at 3 o'clock! And then he plays at 3 o'clock!
Knock it off, Martini. There's nobody there.
Don't you see them? Don't you see them?
There's nobody there, I tell you. Now stop it. There's nobody there.
I thought I seen them.
You know, of course, to whom I refer. Mr. Bromden was long ago diagnosed as catatonic, and for that reason, because it was assumed he could not be reached, we gave him up. We forgot poor Mr. Bromden. That was wrong of us. But Mr. Bromden acted wrongly too. Please don't misunderstand. We are happy to know that he can be reached, but disappointed to learn that he would conceal it from us, thereby refusing to cooperate in his own cure. And if Mr. Bromden can hear, isn't it logical to assume he can also speak? I think Mr. Bromden should speak to us. Don't you? His first contribution to group therapy, and how appropriate his first words were an apology.
Mac!
An apology that made the behavior of yesterday's rebellion.
McMurphy!
Mr. McMurphy!
Man, you're begging!
Mr. McMurphy, I'm warning you.
Yeah! Come on, you bastard! I've been waiting for this! Come on, stand up, you fuck! Get out!
Oh, Jesus. That look on Warren's face. That look when you threw the old bear hug on him. Oh, come on, Chief. Why don't you laugh right out loud? You got to laugh, especially when things ain't funny. That's the ticket. That's the way to keep yourself in balance. Hey, you know something? You're getting bigger. Yeah, look at that foot. That's the size of a flat car. You keep growing that way, pretty soon they'll have to spring it. And there'll be big chief property cutting down the boulevard. Men, women, and kids rocking back up on their heels just to peer up at it. Well. What giant is here, taking 10 feet at a step, ducking for telephone wires? He comes stomping through town and stops just long enough for virgins. All the rest of you twitches don't even bother lining up.
What's so amusing?
I ain't sure you get the point.
Don't you boys feel sorry for what you did?
I don't guess so, man. So whatever you're gonna do, get on it.
We had a meeting, Randall. The staff agreed it would be beneficial for you to receive shock therapy. But we won't, provided you're prepared to admit your mistakes.
You got a paper I can sign?
A paper?
Yeah. That way you could add some other things to it, like how I'm part of a plot to overthrow the government. Oh, and how I think life on your ward is the sweetest fucking thing this side of Hawaii.
Randall, we're trying to help you.
Do I get my pants slit? You gonna shave my head? Don't be scared, Chief. I'll go first. They can't hurt you. They can't hurt you. Woo! Oh, I like it rough. What's that?
Conductor.
Oh, notice my head with conduct. Do I get a crowded thought?
Papa! Papa!
Don't holler, Chief. Or if you gotta holler, you make it guts ball.
Guts ball!
And agent. Oh, I do get a crowd.
Guts ball! Guts ball!
Why a Brian Limperlock, 3 geese in a truck. 1 through east, 1 through west.
Clear! Guts ball!
Gentlemen, we've just come from the treasurer's office. We have here a memorandum of extreme interest. It concerns patient Randall McMurphy.
Yeah? Where you got him? Up in the stirred?
No, Mr. Scanlon. He is in the recovery room and will be back very shortly. This gentleman is a record of Mr. McMurphy's gains and his short time here as proofreader of this little Monte Carlo here on the ward. How much did you lose, Billy? Mr. Harding. I'm sure you all have some idea of your personal losses, but do you know what Mr. McMurphy's winnings come to? According to deposits he's made, over $300. I just thought it would be best for there to be no delusions about his motives.
Miss Ratchet, he never made any pretense about his motives.
That's right.
Said he was out to take us. And by God, he done it.
Mac!
Stand back! Here comes the champ. Old McMurphy, the 10,000-watt psychopath. Howdy, buddy. Howdy, Doc. Miss Ratchet. And here, ladies and gentlemen, right here in front of your very eyes, the wild man who dotes on high voltage and eats 3 eggs for breakfast each and every morning. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Mr. McMurphy, we're in the middle of a meeting.
Oh, do continue. Who we tearing up today?
Since you found it so enjoyable, perhaps a few more treatments.
Oh, please, man. Look at all the good a few measly votes have done. You know, I bet if we double the charge, I could pick up Channel 8.
Doctor,
Miss Ratchet.
I'd like to withdraw my suggestion as to further shock.
Oh,
Yes, I think it might be appropriate to consider surgical procedure,
ma'am.
an operation. Quite simple, really. We've had excellent record and aggressive.
Aggressive. My man, I'm as friendly as just adore your little battery charger. Hey, what was that stuff about a surgical procedure?
I guess she means lobotomy.
What's that?
You could call it sort of castration of the brain.
Okay, what's it do?
They say he used to be a real rough character.
Jesus.
Mac, we've been talking it over. The guys and I. We think it's best you get out of here.
Get out of here.
That's right. Figured out a way. As soon as it gets dark tonight, I set fire to my mattress. And then, we gonna make a holler. When the firemen come in, they're gonna leave the door open, aren't they? And we rush you out.
Boys, it's as good as a TV show, and I thank you, but if I win, I'd miss the party.
Party?
You forgot.
Oh, holy cow!
You wouldn't want me to miss Billy catching in his virginity.
Oh, yeah, okay, Mac.
No, don't worry, boys. Tonight that window will be open, so I can sashay right on out. We make it a going away party, huh? Oops, cool.
Supper time, gentlemen! Move your feet!
Billy, did you take your vitamins? Because I'm warning you, that candy girl.
Oh, Mac.
Don't get bashful on me now. I bet you burn that woman down.
That's right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burn her down.
Hey, you got any bread?
How much?
About $50.
50? For what?
Candy's laying out for liquor, and there's old Turkle to take care of. And why the hell you looking down your nose like that?
Something Miss Ratchet said
What'd she say?
about how you're always coming out ahead, always winning things.
Please, please don't go. I love you so, baby, you did me wrong. Lord, help me. Thought she was a snake.
She showed up yet?
She who?
Candy.
I don't know nothing about no candy.
Max said he made a deal with you.
I ain't got the slightest inclination what you talking about.
Don't go away.
I ain't going nowhere.
Turkle boy. What's the beef?
Ain't no beef.
So?
Ain't no money changed hands either.
There you are. Begging borrowed a stove.
You know, they find out about this, they'll fire my ass.
She's bringing liquor, Turkey.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bottle of scotch and one of vodka. What you want?
Sort of like them both.
Hey, what are we supposed to drink?
You ain't supposed to drink it all.
Any sign?
Nary son.
Oh, boy, am I stupid. How are they going to find the right window in the dark? Go turn on the lights.
Hey, now, that's dangerous. Miss Ratchet, she see this war lit up.
Come on, Turkey, she's asleep.
That shit poke never sleep.
Hey, where's the party? In there. Oh, boy.
I ain't supposed to let these keys off.
Give me.
They better be good liquor.
Hey, open the window, huh?
Ooh, she walks in beauty.
Well, let her in, let this man stud out.
Look, Mick Murphy.
Don't wait, Mama Murphy me now, Billy boy. It's too late to back out.
Damn it, Murphy.
Good, baby.
Hey, what the hell?
That's okay, baby. Hey, what happened to this one?
We got the rest of it right here.
We.
Oh, Lordy, I forgot Santa's out there. Hiya, man.
Hey, baby. Hey, what'd you do with your husband?
That creep?
She up and left to make that a hoot.
Listen, you can just take so many funsies like ants in your panties and frogs down your bra. Jesus, what a creep.
Hello, Billy.
Hello,
Never mind.
You okay, baby?
Somebody pinch my ass.
Oh, man, I gotta find something for us to drink. Jessica, give me something to mix it in.
Ooh, sweet candy girl. Are you really into the soil? Tell me, are you really nuts?
Absolutely, madam. We are psychoceramics, the crockpots of humanity. Would you like me to decipher erosion?
Medication. All patients to the day room.
Cocktail shaker!
That was you, yes. Oh, this artificial coloring, citric acid, 60% inner material.
22% alcohol.
10% codeine, warning, may be habit forming.
Nothing like a good, bad habit.
Oh, tincture of Nux vomica.
That'll give it body. All right, now as we cut it, a little bit.
Jeez, what a blast. Is this really happening?
No, ma'am, this whole thing is a collaboration between Franz Kafka and Mark Twain.
All right, Buzzo.
Yeah. Gonna get drunk. Take a shot, cheers. Wait, Mac. Come on, Mac.
There you go. Hey, back got one. Looks good. All right, let's make a toast then, huh? It's a special occasion. How about hard living and easy winning?
Woo! Woo, that's interesting.
Excuse me. I got a table.
Oh, this way, baby. Oh, Mac, me that mental illness may have the aspect of power. Perhaps the more mentally insane a man is, the more powerful he can become.
Sure. Yep.
Come on, Billy.
Oh, let's celebrate the mama. Sandy, baby, come here. How about the seclusion room?
Oh, sure. That place is just one big mattress.
Ooh, one moment. Shall we send them off without benefit of ceremony? Come, children, here, before me. Oh, Matt, could you bring her? We need a centerpiece.
Come on, buddy.
Outstanding. Dearly beloved, we are gathered in the sight of Freud to celebrate the end of innocence and to cheer on its demise. Who stands sponsor for the Benedict?
P. McMurphy.
And for the bride?
Me.
Very well then. Do you, Candy Starr, take this man to love and cherish for such brief time as rules and regulations may allow?
I do.
Do you, Billy Bibbit, take this woman to have and to hold until the night shift changes and our revels end? Most merciful God, we ask that you accept these two into your well-known kingdom with your well-known compassion and keep the door ajar for all the rest of us. For tomorrow may be our final fling, and we are doomed. Henceforth, to the terrible burning of sanity, as comes the dawn, we shall most assuredly be lined up against the wall and fight upon with bullets of Paxil, Prozac, Thorazine. Go, children, sin while ye may, for tomorrow we shall be tranquilized.
Mr. Ugly, you did a fine job. Sandy, baby.
It was just so damn beautiful.
Matt, we are sure going to miss you.
So why don't you all come along?
Oh, I'll be going to see, but I have to do it my own way. Sign the papers, call my wife and say, pick me up at a certain time. You understand.
Sure, but what is it with you guys?
You mean what drove us here in the first place? I don't know. A lot of theories, but I do know what drives people like you, strong people, crazy.
Okay, what?
People like us.
gonna bug me till I blow. So shove it, lady. 'Cause I'm here.
Where were they?
Seclusion room. On the floor.
William, David. Oh, Billy. I'm so ashamed.
I'm not.
You be silent. Billy, a woman like this,
Like what?
cheap, low,
No, she
Painted.
is good and sweet.
look at
You leave her alone!
Have you thought about what this is going to do to your poor mother, Billy? She's always been so proud of her decency. You know what this is going to do to her. You know, don't you?
No. You don't need.
You don't need to what? Tell her?
You don't.
How could I not?
You don't need to tell her, Miss.
I have to tell her, Billy,
No,
that you were found on the floor of the seclusion room.
No,
This prostitute.
No,
You and she.
No, I didn't. She made me do it. She made me do it.
I can't believe she pulled you in there forcibly.
No, the others, they were teasing me, and they were calling me names.
Who, Billy?
Miss Murray. It was Mick Murphy.
Billy.
It's all right, Billy. No one will hurt you. I want you to go into Dr. Spidey's office. Wait for him there. You'll be needing attention.
Miss Ratchet, you're not going to tell my mother.
It's all right, Billy. It's going to be all right.
Big Murphy.
And you, miss, if you're not out of here within the next 10 seconds, I'll have you jailed as a common prostitute.
You coming, Mac?
Aren't you? There's no reason to stay. You've already plundered these poor, sick people of everything they had. So run, Mr. McMurphy. Get out while the getting's good. Save your own skin, Mr. McMurphy. There's no more profit to be left with these helpless, mentally ill.
Oh my God, Miss Ratchet! Nobody's blaming you, Mac.
Yeah. Nobody's blaming you.
He cut his throat. He went into the doctor's desk and he found an instrument and he cut his throat. That poor boy has killed himself. He's in there now, in the doctor's chair, with his throat cut. I hope you're satisfied. Playing with human lives, gambling with human lives as though you were God. Are you God, Mr. McMurphy? Somehow, I don't think you are God.
No, Mac, it's what she wants. Don't you think I know it?
Come on, Mr. McMurphy. Mr. Big, strong, masculine.
times. And don't step on the grass! Where can I run? How can I get away? There's no place to hide no more. No place to hide.
Hey ya, come on, suckers, the game is 21. You hit or you sit. What do you do, Stanley?
I wasn't paying no mind.
Well, pay some mind.
Gosh, if only we knew what they're doing, where they got him. Christ, it's been damn near a whole week.
Hey, you know what a guy down at the dining room told me? He says McMurphy knocked out 2 aides, took away their keys, and escaped.
That sounds like that.
Yep.
What ward was your informant from?
The third.
Somebody told me they called him and sent him back to the work farm. Who?
Oh, somebody!
And Louis down in occupational therapy told me that McMurphy has sprouted wings and was last seen soaring overhead in circles, defecating on the hospital. Honest? Oh.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Miss Ratchet, what we want to know
Is McMurphy coming back? I think we have the right.
I agree, Mr. Harding. Mr. McMurphy will be back. You don't believe me.
Lady, we think you are full of bull.
I assure you, McMurphy will be back. Now, I think it's time we were in bed. Bring him in. That's fine, Felix. That's just fine.
What's it say?
McMurphy, Randall Patrick, post-operative prefrontal lobotomy.
So they done.
That ain't McMurphy.
No.
No, some dummy they rigged up.
You think so?
Factory made.
I bet he's right.
two noses.
Oh, look, his eyes open.
All smoked up.
There's nobody there.
How dumb does that old bitch think we are?
Oh, gee, I wish McMurphy would come back.
Hey, remember the time he pinched Miss Rice on the ass? Or he was just trying to stay in touch?
One of the things he would write in the logbook, like, Madam, do you wear an A cup or a B cup or any kind of cup at all?
Remember the time the little nurse?
The one with the cross.
Yeah. She dropped a pill down her uniform. Murphy tried to help her get it out, and she hollered, "Don't touch me, I'm a kid!"
Chief, come on. We gotta go, Chief. Come on. I still got the key. Chief, do you hear me? Chief, listen, if you're gone, they can't prove anything. Anybody could die. Post-operative. Happens all the time. We won't tell, but the big nurse, she'll look at you. She'll ask questions, and you will talk.
Well, what should I do?
Beat it.
Up there?
Fly around the highway. Head north, Canada. We'll say he was alive after you busted out.
Oh, I'm afraid.
Chief, come on.
I can't do it. I'm not big enough.
You're as big as you're ever going to get.
No.
Yes, yes.
Murphy
Yes,
says.
yeah. Yes, okay. Chief, it's over. Chief, it's over. We got to go. Chief. Chief.
Murphy.
Chief, we got to go.